Well, hello there guys, back with some more Steel Division Normandy, and this time I'm actually going to be playing as the Germans in a 1-versus-1 battle against the enemy, which is going to be kind of interesting. I don't know how I'm going to do, of course, but I'm going to do my absolute best to win. That kind of goes without saying. So we'll get one Panzer Group Feudal unit. I do want to get like these guys a bit closer to the road so that they can move a lot faster. I'm going to get a few of these Panzer Grenadiers here, and I'm also going to try to get the Butte Firefly. This is my favorite tank, and it was actually one of my users that taught me that Butte actually is a German word for captured, which makes sense, because obviously, for those of you that don't know, the Firefly is in fact a allied vehicle. So it's quite interesting to see that there. I want to see if we can get any other infantry, maybe another Panzer Grenadier Feudal squad. Or maybe even something else, but I think we probably are just going to hold on to the points and kind of hope for the best, wait for some additional points to accrue. We're going to get into that town. We're also going to go for the right side over here. I'm hoping we're going to do an okay job. Don't expect to win. I'm still a noob, but let's see how it goes anyway, guys. And let's hope for the absolute best. Okay, it begins, guys. So we're immediately going to send our boys into town. I'm hoping that they'll be okay. Now, obviously, many people have mentioned this. It's probably better to dismount these guys before we even get to the town. I'm probably not going to follow that advice because I'm desperate to go ahead and get them there as quickly as possible. But, yeah, it's probably a good idea to get those guys in there. They could easily be shot down by the enemy. That's not going to be pretty. It's not going to look good for us. I actually take this anti-tank squad and move it over here because I think we could probably spot a few of the enemies there. I can't promise that, but it's just something I'm kind of guessing. And we see already some of the push coming down on this side, so I'm hoping that we spot something. So let's grab the Opel Blitz. We'll put them in this building right here, some of our troops. Put this troop in this building right here. We already have some enemy contact. I don't see where that enemy contact's coming from, but I hope that we know how to deal with it. And over here with this Opel Blitz, we'll put him in here, and it looks like, oh yeah, we've got an enemy half-track advancing. We're going to try to fire on it. We got a fuel explosion on the enemy half-track. Pretty nice job there, but I'd like to get some more recon units on this side. So we're going to get an Augfeuer to go ahead and watch our AT gun. We should probably get more infantry units as well. I'm going to get this Kubel and actually dismount him into this building right there. And maybe we'll bring in some more Panzer Grenadier units because I want to send them up here to this town and just sort of try to hold on to as much as I can. Now, I do see that enemy vehicle all the way over there, and already we're in a gunfight with some enemy infantry. So we're going to move our Augfeuer forward, our Panzer Grenadiers, I should say. Let's do that. Ooh, it's already getting pretty nasty there. Come on, boys. Let's move the Firefly forward. Panzer Group Führer destroyed, and obviously that Panzer Group Führer brings all sorts of command bonuses, so we don't want to lose it. I'm going to try to fire at the building with my tank, but of course this is going to get tough. I'm trying to take over with the Panzer Grenadier squads. I don't think it's going to work out very well, so we're going to pull back a bit, and now of course we find ourselves in a pretty tough spot, to say the least. Now they are firing at that AT gun. We'll bring in some more infantry, some more Panzer Group. Hopefully, just the shots from the Butte Firefly can damage them enough. Let's move up our Panzer Grenadier squads over here to this building. And with this Opel Blitz, I want to put him over here in this building just to take a little bit more of the enemy territory, of course. Let's unload our Recce unit here. Enemy air contact. And there we go, we're trying to fire on it. Of course, they've already taken out that AT gun, or done a lot of damage to it anyway. It definitely looks like the enemy is ahead on points. I'm going to try to bring a Panzer tank, excuse me, up here. And we're also bringing up some more units here to see if we can't secure the town. I don't see it happening, but we're going to make it, we're going to try to make it happen, I should say. And of course, I'm hoping that we can spot some of the enemy. Let's go ahead and open fire with the tank. Firefly. Fire! There's another aircraft there wiping us out. As for these soldiers here, I want to go ahead and put them into this area, and already we've got a fuel explosion on our Firefly almost an instant kill. I mean, it is not easy. This game is definitely tough. It tests your mettle, to say the least. And there we go. Infantry, get in the building, you fools. Get in the building before you get pinned. Now, of course, we've got a gun battle going on both sides. Wow, nice. We actually took that area out. Well, we're going to keep firing with the recce unit. Let's move forward to this recce unit as well. We've got that tank moving up too. Might even bring in some anti-air units, so let's bring in the SDKFC. Fire! Okay, we got one Panzer Group destroyed. Not really much we can do there. I am going to try and get two Panzer Group Führers up here, because they will, of course, kind of boost the productivity of our men in certain ways. More enemy contact. And what's going on over here? We've got this tank trying to push over here on the left. Still a lot of noob mistakes that I'm making here. I mean, without a doubt, I want to try to kill that thing, but it's going to be hard to spot him. And there's an enemy tank approaching. Oh boy. Let's see if we can get some anti-tank here. Maybe the PaK 30. And unfortunately, a fuel explosion on that unit. Not really too surprised about that. I do believe these Panzer Grenadiers also have some Panzerschrecks. So if we can get lucky enough to get those guys really, really close, we may be able to waste them with a Panzerschreck unit. Let's take a look. It looks like our Panzer 2C already destroyed that early on. We do have this anti-air unit, so if they send in any more air units, we can at least respond to them. I'm going to pull back a bit. Oh my goodness, he's already spotted us. Fire. Bring in some more here. Can't get any tanks, but maybe we can get some support units. This SDKFC has a 75mm gun. I think we can bring him in. And maybe some more infantry. Panzer Grenadier. I'm also going to get these Kubels to go ahead and dismount in some of these buildings. Okay, actually, nice. We got a bounce shot on the enemy. It's not going to be enough to kill them, but I am going to drop this AT gun right there. I'm hoping he can set up quickly. Come on, fire. Get the CMD carrier. Boom! CMD carrier is down. We'll even fire at the building here. Got to get up close and personal, but the enemy is definitely right on our ass. There we go. At least our AA gun is firing at that Spitfire. I think it's a Spitfire. Could be wrong. Alright, we're going to bring in some more infantry, obviously. Some more recce units as well. I don't like that they're firing at the AT gun already. So I'm probably going to drop our boys right in front of it here. Boom! Nice shooting. Let's get them out here. And now, of course, they've got a machine gun. Not good at all. Looks like our SDKFC is trying to provide some supporting fire, of course. I want to get that Vickers. Let's keep moving forward. Come on, boys. Oh, we know the enemy's here. Fire at him. No clear line of sight, but you better find it, damn it. Here we go. Probably time for us to get some sort of air unit here. Or at least keep pushing on the support units. We're definitely getting pushed out of this area. And there we go. We're right across from some enemy units. Looks like some fighting going on there. I think without the Panzer Group Führer, it's going to be very hard to make these guys clear out. We will move up our AA guns. But obviously a lot we need to do here to get anything close to a victory. Let's go for an SDKFC. Well, I guess we have to buy each one at a time. We are slightly changing the battlefield, but the topography of the battlefield, but not significantly, let's be honest. Move forward with the SDKFZ. And of course our scouts are bailing out here. I'm going to try to put them over here by the woods. We really want to hit that Vickers, but without a line of sight, I don't think we can do a damn bit of damage to it. And he's going to just wipe us out little by little. See if we can hit him from this side too. And the enemy's going for a total victory here, and they're probably going to get it. Like I said, I still have so much to learn about this game. This guy clearly has some experience here. I'm going to try to bring him in. We still got those two SDKFCs pushing forward. I'm not really sure what they can do, though. I'm almost certain they can't do anything to hurt the enemy tank. Certainly try, though. I wonder if we max fire on him, just send everybody to shoot the tank, if that would make a difference. We might be able to make him pull back, at the very least. Look at that, all maxed up units. They all have very good skill levels, veterancy levels there. Come on, Mena. Try to move our guys in here. Let's fast move them into town. Not sure they can make much of a difference, but we can certainly try. And now we can get a Panzer IV. Of course, it's a bit late for this Panzer IV, although, yeah, it looks like the SDKFCs can get some good shots. Just fire, boys. Of course, they're going to send those tanks in to deal with them pretty quickly. Keep moving. Look at that. We got an enemy tank already right there. I want to see if we can get any air units here. We can't even afford the air units. We could certainly afford maybe an anti-tank, or maybe even an artillery unit like a Panzerwaffe. Let's bring the Panzerwaffe forward. At this point, we're just trying to at least hold the town. If we can hold the town, I'll feel somewhat like we've accomplished something. We managed to get more kills than we did before, so that's a start, I guess. And over here, we need to try to get that Stuart tank in no line of sight, so we need to move faster. We still got our scouts spotting for us. Come on, come on, come on. Break the cover of the woods. Break the cover of the woods. Out of range. Come on. Get the damn Stuart. We're almost halfway through the game already. The enemy's got us really well at this point. Alright, we spotted some more enemy infantry there. That Vickers is going to change things. That's right, keep firing, keep firing. I think using the cover of the buildings is helping tremendously, but it's harder for the enemy tanks to see us, of course. Here we go, fire. Kill that Vickers. Alright, come on, the Panzer IV should be able to spot that Stuart by now. There we go. Come on, get him. Oh, boy. Kill this Stuart. He's pulling back. I don't blame him. Let's go for this one. A little bit closer to us. Change trajectory, you fool. Bring in another, I guess we can only bring in Panzerschreck units right now, which if they're not at a correct distance, they're not going to be very useful. Bring in the Panther D, but like I said before, I think it's a bit late for that Panther D to be very useful at all. Oh, devastating shot. We didn't even get to use the poor little Nebelwerfer. Kill him. Kill him! Transmission damaged. At this point, our guy is not even focusing on the Panther D. or excuse me, on the enemy tank, which could be an AVRE. Transmission damage, we're falling back. Yeah, we're in a bad spot, to say the least. Enemy team is doing extremely well at this point. We have little to nothing left to really repel them. And of course, there's a lot that needs to be fixed in this game. I mean, particularly the enemy being able to get AVREs this early on, etc., can be kind of a pain in the ass. I think especially when we're firing at guys like Stuart tanks, we should be able to get a kill pretty easily. Then again, you know, we've got to kind of accept how the game is going currently. We'll get some Student Pioneers, try to bring them in here. Let's see if we can at least kill one of the enemy tanks. That would bring some happiness to me. But those AVREs are just ridiculous. The damage they put out is unbelievable. Look at that. We're already getting shot over here. Feuer. Bounced off. I don't even think we can get a single shot on him. Fuel explosion! Oh, he's already dead. So I think at this point, if we have any chance, I mean, obviously we don't have any chance of winning this one, but perhaps we need to think of an entirely different sort of setup for the Germans. Like, maybe the Germans shouldn't focus on getting the tanks. Maybe we should focus on getting just anti-tank vehicles, support weapons, you know, things like that. I'm really not sure. I'm still learning so much about this game, and I still just love it. I adore it, or else I wouldn't even be playing. But, of course, it does get frustrating at times when you're trying to do well and beat the enemy, and you just get pulverized. Managed to kill some of the infantry, but now, of course, they've taken that area completely. They're already firing at us with the tank. Try to occupy this village. At least this will be under German control. We will not surrender without taking some of your lands. And probably get the Panzerschreck, but that's going to be 70. So we've got a Panzerschreck approaching, but I don't think this is going to be very effective. Again, it does have a range issue, and the range is pretty short. So unless the enemy makes the mistake of actually coming into our line of fire, you know, they've got this. Thank you, GG. And yes, I'm not afraid to show my defeats. As well as my victories. Maybe that's one of the reasons we do have viewers that like that. You know, if I just showed my victories, that wouldn't be very fun. I'm going to go ahead and move forward, and yeah, he's got us big time. Look at those tanks. Oh, we got to give it to him. Unbelievable here. Crushing us. Totally crushing us. As for the Panzerschreck, I'm hoping that STKFZ can provide some cover fire against the enemy infantry. Pinned down. That was fast. No chance at this point. That's going to be a total enemy victory there. And we are, of course, falling back with the Allies moving forward. They're even bringing some trucks forward, which would love to take them out, but it's a bit too late for that. We'll get a BF-109 into the sky. Nope, too late. Anyway, guys, hey, once again, still a noob here. A lot to learn. I hope you guys enjoyed that short battle, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and drop some tips down below for how to be a better German player. I certainly need them. We will go ahead and show the team here, the points. Of course, we got no points. We did kill a few of the enemy units, more than a few. So for that, I'm happy. But one of the things I've noticed was the enemy units were, they had more veterancy points, and I think that's because he was bringing in commanders, which definitely helped. Over here, the vehicles we killed, we actually managed to kill that Vickers, which amazes me, but our losses were pretty dramatic, and that Stuart actually got a lot of kills. The Churchill 6 also with some massive kills, and that Stuart, I'm just amazed that he was able to kill a freaking Panther D and a Panzer 4H. I would say that that needs to be worked on a little bit. A Stuart should never be able to kill such tanks. Shouldn't even be able to pierce their armor. Anyway, I had fun. I hope my opponent did too. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care, and have an awesome, awesome day.